Happy 2-year anniversary, Trailblazers! And to celebrate, I'll be doing a lot of summons today. Starting off, we're going to summon on Castorice's banner, and then we will move on to her Lightcone banner. Hopefully, I have enough Stellar Jade by then. If not, I'm going to have to dip into my emergency reserves. Hopefully, that is not the case. And then finally, I will do some summons on the Standard banner. Yes, I'll be doing these last. I don't want to burn all my luck on Standard summons. That is not a good idea. And I've learned from past experiences that that can definitely be the case. Alright, let's go! 2-year anniversary summons! Star Rail, please, be kind to me. I think that is just a regular 10 pull. Right? Yeah. I'll let it roll. There isn't any particular rate up 4 stars, especially on this banner that I'm looking for. Hopefully we get lucky with some 4-star Lightcones that I'm looking to summon. Like the Sweaty Lightcone. Lynx is definitely... Although I do get an Eidolon, but probably not going to use her. Alright, next 10 pull. Yeah, what I'm looking for are, other than Castorice, of course, are some 4-star Lightcones that I'm trying to superimpose. Sweaty Lightcone, Dance Dance Dance. I think I need one more copy of Trin at a Universal Market. So what do we get here? Like I said, none of the rate up 4 stars. I either have them... Oh, there we go! Finally! Yes! The Sweaty Lightcone! Let's freaking go! I think it's at S5 now, so... Oh my god, 2 years! It took us 2 years to get one copy of this maxed out. Jesus Christ. Alright, I will take that. That is an excellent 4-star to be pulling. Alright, give me that rainbow! That is not a rainbow. Alright. Did they change the sound effects for the summoning animation? It sounds a little bit different. I feel like they did. I don't know if I like it though. Alright, let's see what we got. What we got? Dance Dance Dance. Gallagher, he's already at E6. But excellent 4-star for those of you guys who don't have him or need his Eidolons. I think this is 40 pulls in. That's not a rainbow. I think they changed the sound effect for the train coming in. It sounds more like realistics, I guess. Sounds like an actual train is like coming into the station when you're summoning. Let's see what we got. Oh! Oh my god, wait. So, we have Dance Dance Dance, but I have an odd suspicion that if we're getting this lucky with the 4 stars, then what does that mean when I pull a 5-star? Oh well, I'll take it though. That is final. Once again, finally. 2 years to get one maxed. Although, to be fair, I am, building 2 copies of Dance Dance Dance. So if I were to only build one, I would have had a maxed one. But now we have a maxed copy of Dance 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 along with an extra copy. So now I got to start working on that second copy of this Lightcone, which is, in my opinion, one of the best 4-star Lightcones in the game. Alright, let's continue. Alright, no rainbow. Okay, at this point, as long as I win the coin flip and don't have to burn through all my Stellar Jades so we can move on to her Lightcone banner, I'm pretty happy about that. I already got 2 of the 4-star Lightcones that I was looking for, like I mentioned before. Let's see. Pela at E6 already. Once again, one of the best 4-star characters, just like Gallagher if you don't have her. Her Eidolons are not so much as important. You just need a base Pela, and she'll work perfectly fine. I think this is 60 pulls. Yeah, because there's no rainbow. Probably 60 pulls. So it seems like we are going to hit the soft pity at 50-50. Or the 50-50 soft pity, that's what I meant to say. I wonder if it's going to drop a trend. Good Night Sleep Well is a very good, pretty solid 4-star Lightcone for Nihility characters that want to deal damage. I think it's also rate up. Is it rate up? I think it's also rate up on the on Castorice's Lightcone banner, but I already have mine at S5, so I don't know. Maybe I'll build a second copy. Maybe. All right, 70. Give me a spark right here, please. Spark right here. I mean, not spark. I'm getting Epic 7 and Honkai Star Rail mixed up. It's funny because today is the patch for the Origin patch for those of you guys who play Epic 7. I'm looking for Rainbow in this game. A lot of big things going on in all the gacha games that I'm playing, which is only 2. But oh, there's Gallagher. All right. Hey, little Gwei! Is she E6? Yes, she is E6. Huh. Must have pulled a lot of Gwei Knife-ins on one of these banners that had her right up. I completely forgot which one it was, though. Alright, I think this is soft pity 80 pulls. Please don't make me do another 10 pull for the rainbow, please. It should be a rainbow. Yep, that's a rainbow. Alright! Oh yeah, there's also a new change to the 50-50. Now you can select 3 limited characters, or old limited characters, instead of like pulling another copy of Yangqing or Bailu. Now you have a chance to pull Fu Xuan, Blade, or Zila. Of course, I would still prefer to pull the On banner character casters, but if I get a E1 Fu Xuan or Blade as a new character, I wouldn't mind that. Once again, please, let me win the coin flip. Show me that remembrance sign. There's only one remembrance character, so I can't get jebaited like any other path. Come on. Oh, no! 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 Disaster! Well, not complete disaster. E1 Himiko. I guess that's okay. It could have been a lot worse. A lot worse. And E1 Himiko, honestly, isn't terrible. But kind of wish I didn't have to burn my special Star Rail passes to get her. Oh boy, okay, I guess we gotta go all the way, boys. Guess we gotta go all the way. 2-year anniversary means you gotta put in the summons. Either that or buy the summons, but we're not gonna do that. For you spenders out there, have fun with that. Alright, there's Himiko. Alright, here we go. Hopefully we don't bleed out too much. Rainbow? Nope. Let's see what we get. Meh. Another Gallagher. Although that Destruction Lightcone is pretty decent at max superimposition, I believe. Okay, never mind. It's just attack and crit chance. Not as good as I thought. I thought it was crit damage. No early rainbow. Lynx. Getting Eidolons for Lynx, I guess. Honestly, I would prefer maybe even getting just Gallagher's and Palos, because I get more of that currency that allows you to buy more summons, which it looks like I'm going to have to dig into. I was going to save the majority of that currency for the Fate collab, but it seems like Castorice doesn't want to come home, so we're going to have to burn it on her Lightcone, unless hopefully we get lucky on her Lightcone banner. It would really suck to lose the 50-50 here, and then lose the 75-20 on her Lightcone banner. That would be very painful. Not that this isn't already painful. How many summons is that? 120, 130? Somewhere around there. Make the world clamor. Okay. Is that gonna be it? That's gonna be it. Oh, rainbow. Okay, we got her. I think we got her a little bit early. A little bit early. That was either 130 or 140, maybe. If it was 140, then it's not as great. I think it might have been 130. Yeah, probably was 130. We got her a little bit early. We saved ourselves a couple of Stellar Jade. Hello, Gallagher. Hello, Pela. Okay, okay. More of these Undying Starlight. That's what I'm looking for. That's the emergency currency or emergency fuel that I'll be using. Like I said on the Fate collab banner. I'm going to go all in on the banner, boys. There we go! There's our girl Castorice and the Red Eyes Black Dragon. I don't know, it kind of looks like the Red Eyes Black Dragon, but it's actually purple. And it's an undead dragon. Either way, I'm looking forward to playing this character. Her animations and kit look really insane. And of course, the global passive that everyone is either... Most people are mad about it. I, on the other hand, I think it's kind of unnecessary. Her kit's really overloaded already. But, I mean, Hoyo does Hoyo things. There we go, Castorice. I'll take it. Okay, on to her Lightcone. Here we go. I am not guaranteed this Lightcone. If I get really unlucky and we lose the 75-25, oh boy. Gotta hope that doesn't happen. That's what we gotta do. Alright. Also, the right up 4-star Lycones on here. Not a huge fan. Some of them are good. The Good Night Sleep Well is a really good 4-star Lycone. But I already have a copy maxed out. And the Natasha one for healers, I have that one maxed out as well. Those two are pretty solid. The one with Acheron and Black Swan dancing, I think that's... Oh, speaking of Good Night Sleep Well, there it is. That one, I believe, is a crit Nihility Lycone, so I guess it's a good alternative for those of you guys who don't want to pull for Acheron's signature, this one right here. I believe that's what it is. Can you see his stats here? Or what it does? No, you can't. Okay, but anyways, yeah, I believe it's a crit-based Nihility Lycone. I guess if you want to build Welt, you can also put that on Welt. But honestly, it's an okay Lycone. Or maybe I'll summon it and then we can actually take a look at its ability and stats. Oh yeah, I forgot you can get... Because I basically only summoned on a signature Lycone banner one time, and it was on Acheron's signature Lycone banner. And I only did 20 summons, but I forgot you can get 4-star characters on these banners. I completely forgot about that. Ugh, Natasha. It's okay. Thanks for the 20 currency, Natasha. I'll take it. Alright, come on. Give me that rainbow! 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 That's not a rainbow. Oh, here it is. Okay, we can check out the stats and what it does now that I summoned it. I actually don't mind getting a copy of that because it's not fully superimposed. I think I only have one copy, in fact. Alright, let's take a look. Yeah, I was right. It's a Nihility Lycone, increases crit rate, and deals more crit damage as well. That have slowed in defense down. So actually, it is pretty good on damage dealing or DPS Welt if you plan on building that. I might try it out. So, okay, fine. I'll take copies of that, I guess. I believe we are 40 pulls in. That is not a rainbow. Typical. Typical. Oh, another copy. Okay, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Although, I honestly would still prefer Dance, 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 but it's not a rate up, so the odds of pulling it are very low. There's another Good Night Sleep Well. If I get enough copies to make an S4 of this, I might consider building a second copy. Maybe. Maybe. Alright, I think this is 50 pulls in. Let's hope we don't have to do that many summons to the point where it gets to that. But it seems like we're headed down that path, unfortunately. Pom Pom, you're screwing me. Stop it, Pom Pom. I have this one maxed. I don't think it's worth building a second copy, honestly. It is a really good healer Lycone, but there's so many other alternatives you can use as well that it's not completely necessary. Oh boy, is that 60 pulls? I don't even know anymore. We're getting close though. It has to be either this one or the next one that has a rainbow. It's clearly not this one. Okay, another copy. At this rate, we're gonna get it to S5. Not sure if that's a good or bad thing. Okay, it is probably S4, I think. Double summon for this. All right, give it to me, please. Please just give it to me. I don't want to have to dip into my emergency reserves. There you go. There's the rainbow. Please. There's no way, right? There's absolutely no way. There's absolutely no way, right? Surely. Surely. Surely it can't be that bad. Surely my luck isn't that screwed. Is it? Is it? Come on. It can't be that cursed. Okay, that's S5 now. Okay. Oh, God. I'm actually more nervous about this than the Castorice one. Or the Castorice summons. Oh, my God. Okay, yeah, we got it. Oh. Oh, thank God. Imagine. Imagine if I had the 160 summon for this. I think this probably would have been the most unlucky summoning session in all of Star Rail for me. Yeah, if I had to actually full pity this, that would have been really bad. But we got it. We got it, boys. So Castorice isn't a complete... I'm not going to say it. Alright, there we go. We got our signature Lightcone, and apparently, even though I didn't really care for it, we have a max copy of this Lightcone now. That is 5. Either way, I'll take it. Alright, and finally, we are at the standard banner. I believe I am due for a 5-star character or Lightcone within the next 10 pull. Or maybe it could be the one after. Either way, we are going to summon a 5-star character or Lightcone within the summoning session. Whether it's something I need or want, the odds are probably against me. So here we go. If anything, more Dance 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 copies, please, and Trend in the Universe, so mark it. That Preservation Lycone. I was not even paying attention. Okay, we did not get a 5-star. We did not get a Spark, so I lied. I guess it's the next 10 pull. Either that, or I am getting old and I can't remember my summons anymore. There's Asta. She's definitely E6. Oh, my E6 Asta. I even built her up, but now I never use her. Oh, this Lightcone. That's a nice art of March. And I believe that is the Hunt Light. Oh no, I thought it was a Hunt Lightcone because it has March on it. There's another Lightcone that is Hunt, and it gives Break Effect, and that's for like Break Effect March 7th. What is this? Oh, it's an attack scaling Harmony Lycone. This is for Robin, if you guys don't want to use... I'd like to use Bronya's signature Lycone because of the energy regeneration and the high base attack stat, but this one's a good alternative if you don't have an extra copy of it or don't want to use it. Alright, surely it's a rainbow on this one, right? Okay, it is a rainbow. Unlike the, what do you call it? Limited banner, where you can replace some of the really bad or 5-stars that you don't want with Fu Xuan. Oh, hello, March. Speaking of March. With like Fu Xuan, Blade, and Zila. You still keep the standard 5-star pool on the standard banner. So, yeah. There are at least 2 5-stars that I don't want to see. Or their respective Lycones. Actually, you know what? Their Lycones are fine. I just don't want to see them. So, oh god. Okay, as soon as I say that. That is one of the characters I don't want to... Yeah, as much as I love my Bailu, and by the way, I am bringing her back. We're going to see how she runs with Castorice, because she is a very tanky HP scaling healer. So I feel like she'll synergize very well with Castorice. So the baby dragon will return, boys. She's back. But unfortunately, her Eidolons are complete dog. So getting extra copies of her is an absolute disaster. Her Lycone, however, I might actually even build this up and put it on her, even though Natasha's Lycone is pretty solid. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. But at least it's something I think is usable for the most part. So I'll take it. That's not the worst thing we can pull. By far. I would take that over a Bailu or a Yangqing any day. Any day of the week. Anything else? Ooh, Herta. Oh, she's already E6 anyways. Speaking of Herta, I need to build her up. At some point, there's going to be a pure fiction season where she is going to be needed no matter what, and I'm going to regret not having her built up. So, gotta get to that eventually. Alright, 5 more multis to go. Hopefully we get another rainbow. We should, considering the amount of luck I've gotten on Castorice's banner. It has to even out somewhere, right? Let's see. Luca is at E6. And that's all we're gonna get. Alright, next 10 pull. I would rather see 4-star Lightcones than characters, as I have the majority of the characters at E6 already. And the ones that aren't at E6, probably never build them. Okay, let's see. Yes! That is like the best 4-star Lightcone I could possibly pull. Although, other than this, I guess the sweaty Lycone. I would not mind getting more copies of that, even though I have mine maxed now. Because I might even build a second copy. That Lycone is just that good. Oh, there's a Chingtre. It's just that good. In fact, like, whenever I have to use Pela and Fugue on 2 separate teams, or maybe even on the same team. Actually, if they're on the same team, it's not as bad, but on separate teams, honestly, I would love to have 2 copies of the Sweat Lycone so I could put it on both of them. But Dance 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 is just as good. And now I can work on my second copy. Alright, what we got? What we got for 4 stars? Something good? Something not good. I like Dance Dance Dance. I don't like you, Hook. I'm sorry. I pulled like 20 copies of you. You are just as bad as the original March 7th, even though March is slightly more tolerable. That is not a rainbow. But it's okay. As long as we get the 4-star Lycones that I want. Oh, subscribe for more. Which is what you guys should do. But anyways, that Lycone's alright. I don't think I'm going to be building it, even as much as I like Gui Naifeng and Su Shang. Alright, last 10 pull. Come on, game. Don't screw me over. You owe me this rainbow right here. Boom! You owe me this rainbow. You owe me the rainbow. Well, those are our 2-year anniversary summons, boys. Pom Pom, how could you? How could you? The 2 years we spent together. This is how you repay me. This is how you repay me? Come on, man. Alright, at least give me a good... Alright, it's over. It's Jover, boys. It's Jover. And we end things off with just the Natasha. Kinda underwhelming, but it is what it is. Okay, guys, well, that's going to be it for this Honkai Star Rail video. If you guys are summoning for Castorice, I wish you guys the best of luck. Let me know in the comments below how your summons went, and I will see you guys in the next Honkai Star Rail video. Until then, take care, and peace.